Hi, Kylie here, just another Army vet, and welcome to another reaction video. Today, I'm finishing my reaction series on Uncommon Grit put on by the channel, the Singapore Ministry of Defense. This is episode 5 and the final episode. Let's get to it.
With just 24 hours remaining, will the last few make the cut?
There is an air of caution. We know that this final obstacle, we cannot afford to throw away the efforts that we've put in the last few days and weeks. Personally, I'm trying to put away any sense of anxiety.
As of right now, we're just trying to stick together, trying to work together as a whole course because we would like to see the remaining of us pass out together.
By now, the sounds of the siren has become all too familiar to jolt their senses into action. However, today's turnout is different from the days before. The instructors will push the men further to see how far the candidates are willing to endure to secure a spot in the special fraternity.
On a personal note, it would be a huge achievement in my life. It's something that I tried to foresee myself doing for a long time. I feel like it would be great affirmation of my potential.
But to realize this, these men have to first survive the next few hours. The instructors also keep an eagle eye for potential candidates to enter the next phase of training.
Anybody wants to DOR? No, Instructor! They're put to the test many times and
Nobody is going to DOR in the last 24 hours. I don't see that happening at all.
many of these actually bring forth their best and their worst characteristics.
I wonder how much the dummy rifles weigh. The rubber duckies.
We are looking out for candidates who can adapt quickly and then make the best out of the situation and survive in it.
As day turns to night, the tasks become more intense.
Anybody wants to DOR?
No, Instructor!
The candidates are given multitasks, from physical exercises to written tests, to see if they are able to make sense of information under challenging conditions.
You want to be in the corps?
Yes, Instructor.
You sure?
Yes, Instructor.
Are you very sure?
Yes, Instructor.
A lot of mind games.
Everything off.
You're so slow!
At some points, they need to step up to lead the teams to achieve certain objectives within a short period of time.
We need the candidate to be a team player and a leader at the same time. So at certain times, we need all candidates to be team players, but at certain times we need candidates to step forward and lead the whole class when it's all chaotic.
This is relevant to how Sotf operate, in that every individual is a team player, everyone is a leader in his own right.
Put your thermometer in your mouth.
Constant temperature taking and hydrating keeps the candidate's physical health in check.
Anybody's temperature was above 37.5. Yes, Instructor.
I was recorded with a significantly high temperature during the routine check, and initially I was very worried. This could have been the end of it for me.
Instructor. Water.
That's good, they're looking out for them.
After drinking, hydrating, cooling myself as much as possible, I was finally able to bring my temperature down and relievingly continue with the evolution.
As the night wears on, the instructors crank up the intensity of the tasks a notch. Deprived of sleep for more than 48 hours, with back-breaking list of tasks to complete, these men have almost no sense of time or space. However, they put pain aside and start working together as a cohesive team.
Oh, I wonder how heavy those
It's more towards teamwork.
are.
You will work faster, your bonding is there. Then you will feel less pain, the sweat becomes sweeter.
I just kept telling myself, press on, it will eventually come to an end. And on top of that, when I'm suffering, everyone else is suffering as well, so there's no reason for me to give up.
Exactly. Just seeing your battle buddy going through the same hell as you is pretty motivating. It's kind of like, if he can do it, then I can do it.
If you are under pressure, you have to keep your mind clear. No matter how many people shout at you, how many harassment or lack of sleep, as long as your mind is clear, nothing stops you.
Yeah, that would suck. Couple 100 pounds at least.
This signals the end of the selection.
We declare selection to be over. That's it.
Must be a good feeling though, to at least get through it.
There is no pep talk or a pat on the back for these 30 who make it to the next phase of training, the Special Forces Qualification Course. But only a cautionary advice from one of the instructors.
Some of you will be selected. Some of you will not. Those are the results. About 30% of the field.
So out of the 20 or 30 people that just passed selection, they're only going to choose a handful to actually go on to the qualification course, or they all get a chance to go to the qualification course. With the U.S. Green Berets, even if you do make it through selection, that does not mean that you get selected. They only choose so many out of each class, actually.
I'm just glad that we finished it together. We actually pulled through from 120 to 30. So I think that's something to be proud of at this point.
Hopefully we're finally done, because the constant fear of getting turned out is still there. Hopefully it's really the end, and it really feels incredible to be able to finish this 2-week selection, and it's really one of the best feelings that I have in my life. For me, there's a monumental sense of relief having finished this first stage. Having completed it, there's a sense of achievement and fulfillment.
Out of the 30, about 10 will eventually be part of the special unit.
While we have finished this first step, there are many more to becoming a real part of the Special Forces. This only gains us entry to the qualification course, and after which specialization and other phases would lead to many more challenges that we need to face.
Every individual seeks to be a better version of himself every day. There's a saying that the only easy day was yesterday. Every day you seek to improve yourself, whether it's in the physical aspect, the mental aspect. You just ensure that you can bring more things to the table, to the operation each time.
It just taught me that you have to train hard for what you really want. And as long as you have the right mentality, you have the right attitude, then you can do what you set your mind out to do.
The naval divers actually do that water course that you just saw. The only easy day was yesterday. I've heard that before. I think maybe the Navy SEALs say that. So this was a good video series, and again, they had to be very picky with what they're allowed to show us. But I did think that the Naval Divers series or the Every Singaporean Son Season 3 was a lot more fun than this. However, I am glad I reacted to it. It was definitely good to get a taste of what they had to go through. And again, this is very similar to Green Beret Selection. If I can find a good video on that to react to, I'll put that right here. And I don't know when I'll do my next Singapore series, but when I'll do it, I'll put it right here. Thanks for watching.